Checking, testing, 1, 2, 3. It's Trey. I'm back. I'm back. Last time I was speaking my mind, didn't really have a topic. This time I think I know exactly what the fuck I got to say. Okay? Feel me? So today, I'm gonna let y'all know how leaving God ruined my life. You feel me? Not ruined it, but it fucked it up. It stunned me. I fucked with people I shouldn't have fucked with. Relationships became phony because they weren't people who believed in what I believed in. We weren't on the same time lengths or tables or whatever you want to call it. You know, I'm not a big word type of guy. I'm getting there, okay? I'm trying to get there, okay? So I don't want to sit here and talk for 30 minutes, but I'm gonna give you the gist. Feel me? I grew up single, or not single. My mom single. Well, I had a stepdad, but they didn't really woo woo. Anyways, fast forward, I grew up pretty much just with my mom and really listening to her because it's my mom type shit. So anyways, we she taught me and grew up I grew up believing in Jehovah. So a lot of people, I mean, shoot, probably if you seen me on the streets, you're like, oh, he don't believe in God or woo. Yeah, well, 8 years ago, I was a lot different. All right. And 12 years before that, up until I was 12, I was perfectly fucking fine. I didn't have friends. I didn't go to birthday parties. I didn't do half the shit that I've done. I didn't smoke weed. I didn't do nicotine. I didn't ever touch alcohol. I had no interest. I didn't even want a girlfriend. I didn't even look at girls. I didn't like girls. I didn't care. You feel me? That's why leaving God ruined my life right there. But I'm not done because I didn't even break it down. So let me backtrack. Anyways, boom. Feel me? I'm born, woo whoop. My mom, she's raising me because she found Jehovah and God. And, simple as that. Boom, she had me. Boom, there we are. She's trying to raise me, woo whoop. She had me going to the Kingdom Halls, what we call it. If you know, you know. If you don't, fuck, I don't know what to tell you. And I'm not baptized or none of that, so you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to get to where I'm trying to get to. You feel me? And recently I've had some type of realization where, you know, all right, fuck. See, I got problems where I start thinking about five things and say, you feel me? Let me stick with the one thing. Boom. There we are. She's raising me all the way up until 12. I went to the Kingdom Hall. I was learning, trying to build a relationship with God. I went in service, knocked on people's doors like people hate. Yes, I was one of those. So, fuck you. Feel me? Um, yeah, so up until 12, that was my life. I didn't have friends that weren't in my congregation, is what we call it, Kingdom Hall. What you would say is church. Okay, so in simpler words, I didn't mess with people who weren't like not in the church. You feel me? So, I mean, yeah, that's the gist of that. And then my dad got out of prison. Boom, I was 12. He gets out. He he robbed a bank. That's what he went to prison for. So, so he was gone from pretty much time I'm born, in and out of jail, prison, woo woo, since he was like 19. And yeah, so he gets out and he kind of changed my life. He was like the first one to, first person I smoked weed with, like at 12. You feel me? I know that some people might be smoking a lot earlier, some people might smoking a lot later. Either way you cut it, 12 still fucking young. You feel me? Young as fuck. Okay. And yeah. And then literally a few months after he gets released and he's been out for a little bit, Boom. And then my grandma dies. And then things just kind of rabbit hole from there. I'm not going to lie. There's some blessings in between the timeline from 12 till 20, which 20 is how old I am. But a lot of bad too. I'm not going to discuss every little thing, but I done did my fair share of things, and I'm not proud of it. I wish I could go back a lot of years, back to when I was 12, and redo this whole fucking process. Not gonna lie to you. I wish I do. I wish I would have listened to my mom. She said these niggas the world ain't a safe place. And she was damn right. You feel me? So, yeah. I feel like I fucked up. But I was young. My dad got out. My mom allowed me to try to form an opinion in a relationship with him, but instead it just led me to do weed, smoke weed. Couldn't put it down. Couldn't put it down until about 2 years ago. I finally put it down for the longest time that I had because I think, burn out with it, but also like doing it for somebody. But sometimes I truly do believe sometimes you really do just need a little bit of motivation. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the right motivation. Somebody who wants to see you succeed. Somebody who's like, Trey, like you're way better than this. Like something like for me, like I know some people, you can isolate and whoop and this and that and whatnot, but sometimes you just need a little push on the ass. You feel me? A little. You feel me? You feel me? Get you off the starting line. You know what I'm saying? Get me in the race. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, I would just say, yeah, like it ruined my life, like leaving God, because I mean, I have two blessings. I have two kids, but at the same time, the way that both have went down and like everything that's went down with them, like it's not the way that I would have liked. I didn't want to have a kid when I was fucking 14, 15. And then the second one, a lot better situation. But still, I'm not doing it the way that I should be. Like, I should be getting married first. Like, everything that I believed in when I was 12, I feel like I've just completely thrown out the door. And, but the goal is to just be with this one person, you know, and I pray to God that it works, because I really am trying to go back to the old me of, you know, I grew up just get married, have a family. Woo, that's what I want. I sound like a basic white girl. I mean, I don't know. Or like, you don't gotta be white, but you know what I'm saying. I just sound basic. I drink Starbucks. Like I don't want nothing crazy, my nigga. I mean, like and that's the thing too. I used to not even cuss. I used to not say the N word. Like all of these bad things. Like in this right here, starting today after this video, I hope I start changing these things. I don't hope. I'm gonna. I'm done. I'm not gonna lie. I vape still. I vape still. I vape still. Next time you guys see me in a video, I'm not gonna be vaping no more. I'm not. I have to go back to what I was doing 8 years ago, because that is when my life was peaceful, calm, happy. I felt good. Yes, I was young, didn't know. You don't know when you're young, like what's going on, is that what you're doing. But I had probably one of the best childhoods you could ever have, without no dad and with just a mom. Okay. Because I didn't have the worries. And I'm gonna break it down, not like break it down, but Jehovah's Witnesses, because that's what I believe in. That's, if I'm gonna pick a religion, I'm gonna pick that. You feel me? We call it the true Christians. You feel me? But you don't gotta believe. You don't gotta. You feel me? I don't care what you believe. Okay. Do your homework if you want. If not, move on. You feel me? I don't care. Thank you. But yeah. Anyways, if you know, you know, Jehovah's Witnesses, we do not, celebrate birthdays, Christmas, holidays, none of that, because we believe it's all pagan, which, you know, Halloween, Day of the Dead. Christmas was what is for Jesus because he was born on December 25th. If you know your homework about the Bible, he was actually not born that day. He was born in the springtime, if you read the Bible, but you probably didn't. So, that's okay. But I don't know about we reading either, because you might be reading the King James, you might be reading the Buddha, you might be reading the the Catholic, you might be reading the Satan Bible, you might be into witchcraft. I don't know what you do. I don't care. Okay, I'm just letting you know what I'm. You feel me? This what I am. So, like, I'm not baptized, like I said, but one day that's the goal. Because I believe, we also believe that everything here is this is not the life. This is not the real life. YouTube, all of this shit is cool. This is really me just, you know, like, this is all temporary to me. I don't look at this longevity like, oh, I want to be famous. Oh, I want to have, like, yeah, of course, everybody want to be not famous. I don't want to be famous, but everybody want the nice things. All I want is just a house, some nice cars, some businesses, and that's all I want. And serve God and have my family in this life and until the next. But here's what I'm gonna tell you: I don't believe none of this shit is real, because that's just what I believe in, how I grew up, and what I believe and what I know, right? And so Jehovah's Witnesses, like, I'm not making it make sense, but like I was saying about the temporary thing, it's gonna sound probably crazy to a lot of people, but, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of Armageddon or any of these type of things, or whether you believe the world's gonna come to an end or not. And not literally, like, people say world end, like, oh, shit's gonna explode and, like, boom, Earth's gone forever. I'm Witnesses, we believe in, like it's just a long process that I can't break down within this X amount of period of time. But do your homework. They have a website called jw.org if you really care. And I'm trying to get into it more myself, trying to read it. I listened to a meeting today. I'm trying to go to the gym. I got rear-ended like a month ago, so my car got totaled. I had to figure all that out. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was doing good, but I still wasn't really God. Like. Anyways, oh, also, I'm gonna just say, just because I feel like it, we also believe that, well, it's not even believe at this point. Like, I just know that Jehovah is Jehovah and Jesus is Jesus, and Jehovah is Jesus's father. Okay, so I know a lot of people think Jesus is God, but for me, no. Um, but anyways, like I was saying about the next phase of what I'm really excited for is we believe in that this world's coming into an end and Armageddon's gonna happen, and then there's gonna be a a new world where we rebuild, where Jehovah gives us, pretty much in a summary, he's gonna give us 1,000 years, and within that 1,000 years, he's gonna give us the choice, free will, which he's given us from day one, Adam and Eve. If you don't know, free will. Why do you think the dumb bitch ate the apple? Because she had free will. Thank you. Okay. So if we can all agree that that's the case, then at least we can agree on something. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, boom. So I believe that after this shit, um we're gonna get 1,000 years to be able to learn about him and ultimately decide whether or not we want to follow him or follow Satan. And after that, 1,000 years up, boom, you got Gehenna, and yeah, that's what you would consider hell. except Gehenna is a real hell. I mean, we're not just double cross hockey sticks over here. We got real words for shit, you know. So Gehenna is where you will be if you choose to go a different route. And when that 1,000 years is up, if you still feel the free will and need to, and just don't care to serve God and do the right things, and would rather not have a perfect life and be perfect, because that's also what the 1,000 years comes with, is time to. Adam and Eve were perfect people until the bitch ate the apple. Okay, I'm gonna simplify for you. We're gonna get a second chance. Okay, people are gonna get resurrected. You know, God decides who. So if you're Ted Bundy, I'm not gonna say that he's gonna be brought back, but I'm not gonna say that he's not. You know, but I'm just saying probably more likely of a chance. But people who are just normal people who died, who didn't know about Jehovah or this or that, you're gonna definitely get a chance. You know, I'm not trying to speak for him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, if you wanna compare the two, you know, like, I don't know who he's, you know, I don't know, but I'm just saying, if your granny died, which mine did, she'll be back. You feel me? And that's what I care about. You know, like, I want to stop cussing. I want to go to the gym. I want to go for walks. I want to be with my family more. I want to be able to figure shit out with my baby's mom. I want to just be all around a solid dude. I want to work for myself in this life, at least, because I don't I don't know. Time's ticking anyways. All right, this money shit don't matter. Okay, like, it really don't. But yeah, I think that's about it. And I would just say, you know, regardless of what you believe in, and if you don't have to believe in Jehovah, you know, like, whatever. Like, I'm not saying, you know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, oh, you're gonna die. Like, I'm not, I'm not like telling you. I'm just telling you how I feel, what I believe. You know what I'm saying? And but I would just say, if you can keep God in your life, or whoever you believe in, and like, if it's doing you good, even if it's not, what I believe, which doesn't matter, like, just stay doing good. Don't let people distract you. Don't let Satan take over. Satan rules this world. He's trying to take us all down with him. So my advice would be, leave the weed alone. Leave girls alone. Leave distractions of any sort. Leave people alone. And if you're gonna not leave people alone, make sure that they're probably either family members, your girlfriend, your mom, and your cousins. And I mean, I don't know. Recently, I had to cut off a lot of people. I just went through my phone, started scrolling, and I just had this realization of, wow, oh, what did we ever do together? Smoke. Oh, what did we ever do together? Nothing good. Oh, you only call me when it's beneficial. Oh, you only see. Now, if I just had people who weren't these type of people in my phone, and would have had the same people who I had in my phone when I was 12 years old, I wouldn't need to block anybody. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to come back here on another one. I'm probably going to make a few videos, drop them all tonight, but this is going to be the first one. How leaving God ruined my life. Didn't ruin it, because I'm getting back on track. So I'm not going to say ruin it, but I'll figure out the title, and I'll be back on the next one.